The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. We're live on Pegasus on Channel 13, December the 3rd, 2019. Yep, this year is trying to get up out of here quickly, but we got a little more to go. We're on Pegasus on Channel 13. We're live, Spectral TV Cable Network. You can call in tonight, or, hey, you missed tonight. We got a broadcast for you 6 days a week. But if you want to call in, you can, live tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But, hey, listen, if you missed tonight, we can send you, hey, a direct link to your phone or your tablet. But you can get the show. And we also, hey, on social media. So you can get the show. A lot of people don't have cable, but don't worry. That's nothing. You can get it. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, and we got some other ones out there. Hey, Reddit, Linkage, we on them. You can believe that. We're on them. Okay, Twitter, we're there. So you can get the show. And we can send it to your phone, directly to you, a link. Okay, through Messenger. Don't worry, you can get the show. And not just tonight's show, but you can get the shows previously in the past. Everything we said was going on that happened right up until today, tonight, okay? It's happening, and we told you, and it's still, so hey, you can get it. So we don't want you to say, we didn't tell you, okay? That is happening now. If you get the show, you'll see. So, hey, don't worry. And also, Pegasus also have it as well on their website. So you can also see it from Pegasus as well. But don't worry, we're coming to help you. I just want to give the shout outs to my grandkids. I know it wasn't no school up here. I don't know what happened in New York, in the city. Maybe they ain't had no, oh, that's right, they didn't have no snow. Because I talked to my sister, she said, no, they had nothing. So they lied down there, they had nothing. So they did go to school down there, they had nothing. Up here, they had a whole bunch of nonsense, but it's off. We ain't trying to hear that no more, okay? But I just want to let the grandkids know, hey, do you, and don't take no for an answer. And guess what? Learn, okay? Because this is what you want. You want to learn. So ask questions, all right? Keep your eyes open. That's how you do that. That's sunshine and storm. Also, I want to give a shout out to my ladies, Kendra H. in New York. Also, Julie Cash, California. Nina K. She also in California, and Andrea Rachi, and she also in California. Also got DJ Hannah B. She's in Portugal. Give her a shout out. Also, Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. Give her a shout out. I'm glad she's all right. She fell, and she had a nerve to put it on Instagram, and I saw it. And I'm glad she's all right, which I told her, glad you're all right, but I said that was funny, but she had something to fall on, so she was all right. She all right. But I'm just letting her know that, yeah, I saw that. Also, Rosenthal S. in New York, New York. And we want to give a shout out to all of those that Pimplia in Australia. We want to let you know that, hey, keep up the good work, and I see you. So, do you. Oh, and 3 Sophies. My sister, the Chain Gang, Sophie, yeah. And also Sophie Selfie 224, and she also in California as well. And Sophie in the studio, yes. Letting the Sophies know that, hey, we got a crew of Sophies. Also, the 3 Jackies as well, giving them a shout out, letting them know that they watch the show. Keep up the good work. They also a fan of ours that we want to make sure that they do well as well. Also, Ben in France, and Roy in India, and Emily in Thailand. She's a PhD at Cornell. She's a teacher now. So we want to thank her for all she have done for us to get this program together and to put us on the map, which she did by herself individually with journalism and Canberra. She did her thing. So we want to let her know that, hey, Emily, keep up the good work. We see you, Han. So, hey, that's all good. Also, here in the studio, live co-host, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up, Stan?
Good, good.
People, everybody out there, it's cold. It's cold. Look, be careful. It's icy out there at night. Cold, kids running around. Watch out for them. There's a lot of things that people can say, people can do, but one thing for sure, watch out for those little ones. You can give your time to stop. Don't be moving too fast. Don't be, playing around, horsing around with your friends while you're in the car. Hey, because when you hit somebody, your friends ain't going to take the fall for you. So let's get together. Let's keep them out there. All right, man. It's short. Let's get this underway. Some good stuff coming out, y'all.
Yeah, we want to turn the page and look at, as we do what we do as helping folks, okay, getting people out of poverty, okay, because we started here, okay, with this living wage to help folks, okay, because we know what a living wage is. And so that's why it behooves us to take on this project. And this project is, it's a struggle, but it goes on, okay? And I want to thank some of the people that came before us, all right, that started some of these things, became millionaires, and okay, and black. I just want to give my condolences unto Erin Burge. This man wrote songs and records for Harry Belafonte, okay? He wrote songs and sung songs as well, and he got no credit, okay? And this man had got royalties and stuff, and he said he made $20 million, okay? But he didn't get that until he got like 45 or 50, and he passed away at 95. So he had 50 years of royalties. And he said when he got the money, he started giving folks money, people helping folks, giving people that needed help money, because he knew the struggle. He knew how it was to how to get. And then he went to the school of Juilliard, of music, okay? And he went to that school and he learned how to do music, how to write and sing. And you know, these are pioneers. These are people that we walk behind their footstep. Why? Because they done something. They're the legacy. And they asked the question, should they give him a holiday? Why would you ask the question? Okay? If you're going to do something, do it. Don't ask the question, do it. But my thing is, I don't need a holiday. And I know he probably said the same thing. He's probably said the same thing. He don't need a holiday. All he needs is somebody to remember that he done something for. Get out of the reps. That's all. Help people. They will remember. Somebody's going to remember what you done. So our memory is longer, okay? Because I remember when I was born, looking up at Dr. Martin Luther King on the TV, okay? So that's a memory. I can say that, whether they gave him a holiday or not. 20 years it took for them to give him one. So my thing is, no, we ain't looking for that. All we looking for is the day that we do something, that's the day we marked it. That's the day it was recorded. And they can't take that because that day happened. Just like here. Whatever happened, it happened. You can't take that day away, and God can't either, because he recorded it in heaven. Okay? So I'm letting you know, I'm giving my condones unto Erring Burge. Why? Because of what he did. And you know what? I didn't even know about this man. Because you know why? Because they didn't want to tell us about him. Why we got to hear about people when they die? You see what I'm saying? When he was living, nobody wanted to say nothing about him. Nobody ain't tell about it. We heard him sing. We heard the records. We heard the music.
Well, for one thing, Stanley, living in those times where he was, him and Harry Belafonte, listening to their music and stuff like that there coming up, people didn't want you to know about them because they were successful. And they didn't want you to be successful. Mm-hmm. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to know that you can be somebody, something that people look up to. A lot of people looked up to that man. All right? People didn't know him. Just like people look up to Harry Belafonte. A lot of people look up to him. Sidney Poitier, all right? And as quiet as it's kept, and a lot of people may say, oh, man, wait a minute. But everybody, just thinking about it like this here, you used to look up to Bill Cosby, too. Don't stop, all right? Look, there's a lot of things that's going on. There's a lot of things that happened back in that day to where people couldn't get their royalties, where people were singing songs, but somebody would steal their lyrics and take their songs and make it something else that it wasn't. Mm-hmm. You know, back in that day, man, it was way past doggy dog, roughity rough. It was way past that. And a lot of people don't believe or understand that, all right? Black people in that day had a chore because of the simple fact. A lot of people didn't want them to be discovered. A lot of people didn't want them to be known. This is why when you go overseas, like England, Germany, France, and Portugal and places like that, they're singing black songs because of the simple fact, because the black players had to go over there and perform, all right, in order to get stardom. It's messed up when you can't have stardom in your country. All right? I'll give you for instance. It wasn't just black people. Beatles did the same thing. They didn't have no stardom over there. They had to come over here and get the fame. All right? You know, so hey, you got to sit there and look at it. All of the people that went overseas and sung songs, all right? Some of the greats, James Brown, all right? Hey, Luther Vandross. We sitting up here, we're talking about Patti LaBelle. We sitting up here talking about all these singers that went overseas and did songs and came back. Temptations. Everybody did it. Everybody did it because you had to get famous someplace else before you can be famous in your own homeland.
Tina, that's right.
Because Tina went over there and burnt it up.
That's right.
Hey, everybody know about Tina Turner. All right? But the thing about it is, what I'm saying is this here. Pay attention to these new people that are coming up. Pay attention to these people that are out there, all right, that you've never heard before. Listen at them. Some of them got a message. Some of them don't. All right? And the best songs are the ones that got the message. Not the ones that are rickety road talking about, you know, your sister, your mama, and all them. All right? Make you want to bust somebody in the head. All right? Look. Get out there and do your thing. And it don't make a difference on who you are, what you're doing, where you at. Because remember, when you do your thing, everybody else is sitting back paying attention. And the only thing about it is you really got to mess around and go over there and get your groove on. Then go get your groove on. Get it in. Don't let them say what you could have done. I know a whole bunch of guys right here in Ithaca. Right here in Ithaca. Women too. That can sing, that can blow, that can rap, that can do whatever. All right? But they're stuck here and ain't nobody giving them a chance. Venture out. Do your thing. Get out there and do it because if you don't go do it, ain't nobody going to do it for you.
That's it.
That's for real.
And that's basically, you know, people look for excuses. Oh, I don't have the money, this and that, you know, this and that. You know, a whole bunch of things. We know it. Listen, but sometimes you just got to get up and go, you know, and just get out. Whatever it is, just do it. You know, don't make an excuse. Just do it. You know, you can see us. We didn't let people tell us
we couldn't do it.
We couldn't do it. Oh, you couldn't do that. No, we did it. And get out and do it. That's it. You know, whatever it is. We're challenging the three-headed monster. Okay? Other people say, oh, they don't do that. They do this. No, do it. Okay? Just get out and do it. Don't worry about it. Because especially if it's home, you know, if it hits home, you gotta take, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. So you gotta do it yourself. Okay? And that's what we are doing. But only thing, we are doing it for you. Okay? And we getting ours out. So we ain't doing it. See, this is what other people do. They do it for you. They say they do it for you. And then when all the money comes, they take the money.
And they don't know you.
And then they don't know you. But yet they used you as a front, okay, to get the money, okay? And then when the money comes, you don't get nothing because they get it. I told my niece that, okay, because they was using her to get a book deal. She got the book deal. Now they got the money. And I got mad at her about that. I said, what you doing? You don't do that. Them people want that money for themselves. So I hope she watched my show and which I sent it to her, which I want to get in her head. I want to, you know, put conception on her, you know, so that she can get this. You know what I mean? I need her to get this, you know. That's what conception is. I'm going to put this in her head, okay, that you need to go and do it. Don't let these people tell you that you can't do something. Okay, they making the money, but yet they using you to get the deal. How many copies you probably sold? Maybe 1 million. And you ain't got no money? No. But this is what we're telling you. Okay? You got to do it. All right? And don't forget, we gonna get ours, but we also gonna get you yours. So yours ain't got nothing to do with ours. And we don't need you to put on the front because that's not what we're doing. We gonna get it, and then we gonna teach it to you, okay? And then give you yours. That's how that works. But guess what? The three-headed monsters, that's the three branches of government, they don't like this, okay? And that is judicial, okay? That is congressional, okay? And don't forget, the third part, legislational, okay? You see what I'm saying? So you got the branch, they all trying, don't forget, we also got executive.
Don't forget
so
them.
you can't forget them.
Don't forget them.
So you can't forget them because they want to rule with the iron fist, okay? That's all they want to do, rule with the fist. And that is to get the weapons. So can't forget them. But none of that's working. And I already told you before, and we're going to tell you again, there's no more talking. We didn't talk long enough. My parents did a lot of talking. My great-great-grandparents did a lot of talking. There's no talking in this generation here. Talking is over. Action. That's why I'm telling you. Action. If it's something you got to do, do it. If it's about get the money, get it.
You know, when you sit there and you look at them, people tell you, if we'd have listened to what people say, y'all shouldn't do that, y'all can't do that, we wouldn't be here talking to you now. All right?
That's right.
So we don't listen to people, and it's not a question of listening to them. I remember some guys, all right, a long time ago, all right, when dudes used to sing on the corners, and people used to put money in their hat, just like the guys do down here on the common. But you see, they didn't run off and spend it the next day. What they did was they held on to all that money that they made, and they put it into a record deal, okay? They went in the studio and made a record, one record. It only take one. Mm-hmm. And they jumped off. And everybody go, well, man, hey, but look at here. Those guys were determined to get what they want.
That's right.
You have to be determined. We are straight up determined on what we're doing.
That's right.
All right? And we're working this thing, and a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people say, you guys need to quit. And you know what we tell them? My favorite thing is to tell them, oh, no, you go jump in the lake and breathe deep, okay? But you don't let nobody tell you what you can do. You don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. You get out there and do what you need and want to do and have to do. Because, you see, when you don't do it,
that's right,
ain't nobody going to do it for you. Because when you got to go pay that light bill, all them dudes that you call your friends, hey, everybody want to come watch TV, but ain't nobody got no electricity money. So, you do what you got to do. Keep your head up, keep your eyes open, and you'll watch it, and you'll keep it right. Don't listen to what other people say, because they're always trying to break you down, keep you down.
Yeah.
All right? They don't want you to be better than them or prosper. That's just like some people up there on the hill.
Yeah.
All right? They got power, they got money. They don't want you to prosper because they don't want to walk out in the morning and pick up their paper and see you drinking a cup of coffee in your yard next to them. They don't want to see that. Do what you got to do, okay? Like I said before, I don't fault nobody for the way they think they got to live or how they think they need to get their money. But I do know one thing. Get your money.
That's right.
All right, you can't get your money. We're going to show you how to get it. We're going to show you how to get it because, when people say, oh, those guys are just talking. But you know what? We're progressing. All right, this ain't no overnight thing. This ain't no, think about it in the morning and you got it this afternoon. Okay? People are trying to stop us. And they can't.
That's right.
They can't stop us. They can throw up all the walls they want. All right? I used to run a jackhammer, a 110-pound jackhammer. And I ain't forgot how. I know how to bring down a wall. I know how to mess up a road. I know I can get it. Trust me. Okay? So don't let nobody tell you what you can't do.
That's right.
Don't let nobody say, oh, it's not there for you. It is there for you.
And of course
and it's yours. And I'm going to show you, and he going to show you how to do what to do to get it.
So we going to bring 2020. We want to bring 2020 in here, right? Okay? We want to do this thing like we have never done it before. Okay? This is what we want to do. We want to get people out of poverty. See, because, I didn't got on the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. I got on him because he's sitting up high and he's looking down low. And the things that I hear on the radio, the things that grieve me, I already know it grieved him, but he's sitting up there and I'm saying, well, you ain't doing nothing about it. So what, you want me to hear it? So you want me to do something about it? But okay, if that's the case, then when I do something about it, then why the roadblock? Why are you putting the block up? Why when I go at them, okay, you block it or you allow them to do some nonsense or to come out of something to make me go into the bag and come out another way, okay? Because that's what I'll do anyway against them because they don't know which way I'm coming. And I already told you I ain't asking you for no help because I know what help means. See, it's the difference of asking God for help and then asking people for help. Because when you ask God for help, he's going to arrest you because that's what it means with him. But if you ask somebody, a person for help, they ain't going to arrest you. They're going to help you, okay? But that's the difference between the Hebrew word and dealing with the King of Kings. See, but our time is out, so I'm going to give you some more of that later because I know you want that. But guess what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to give it to you because this is coming from above. And you got to know him and study him, okay, and see what he does to know how to talk to him, okay? And you got to talk to him through the word. That's how I got. But I'm going to give you some more of that next week. Good night.
Put on the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put on the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, happy in a ground. Put on the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up